Hello guys, I'm back and I want to talk about two players that I think you should trade. I want to talk about both of them at the same time because they both on IR. Number one, Joe Burrow. I think you guys should trade Joe Burrow because yes, he's designated to return from IR. But if you look at the Bengals record, they are 3-6, right? Look at the Bengals schedule. They still got the Patriots. They still got the Ravens. They play the Steelers. They got a lot of hard teams remaining. I feel like once they lose these next 2 to 3 games, let's say they lose 2 out of the next 3, they're not going to have Joe Burrow to come back because they're going to be out of playoff contention. They're not going to risk him getting injured again when they need to start thinking about next season. I was a Joe Burrow owner, I would trade him. I would trade him and see what I can get. Maybe even if it's like a Keenan Allen or Michael Pittman. I know I harped on them yesterday. You never know what you can get. You might could get a Jordan Addison at this point. You might could get Amari Hampton. I would trade Joe Burrow. I would trade Joe Burrow, honestly, before Sunday. Because if the Bengals lose, if you're the owner that has Joe Burrow and you're trying to trade him, it's going to be a lot harder to trade him. For the simple fact that your league mate's going to know, okay, with the Bengals are going to be out of contention pretty soon. They know the reason why you're trying to trade Joe Burrow. But if you trade Joe Burrow now, before Sunday, they're going to be optimistic like, hey, Joe Burrow's going to come out soon. He's going to come out for the fantasy playoffs, not knowing the Bengals are 3-6. And like I said, I looked at their schedule. Their schedule is tough, man. When you got the Steelers, then you got the Patriots next week, and then they got the Ravens. Their schedule is tough. I would totally trade Joe Burrow. Jayden Daniels. I would trade Jayden Daniels for the same simple fact that the Commanders aren't going anywhere. On Sunday when they played my Lions, they pretty much quit. At least certain players quit on that team. I would totally trade Jayden Daniels. He's not coming back. Terry McLaurin, he's not coming back. The Commanders are not going to the playoffs. They're not going to risk Jayden Daniels getting injured again. I would totally trade Jayden Daniels. So those are the two players that I would trade. I kind of put them in a box together because they both on IR. It's weird because they both in LSU. But I would totally trade Jayden Daniels, and I would see what I could get for them.